So I'm just leaning out the window here. All right, so I called in my electrical rough-in a little while back, and I showed up today with a little bit of a surprise. So I didn't hear anything back from the electrical inspector, didn't get any confirmation that he was coming, nothing. So I was a little confused, and I was starting to get a little frustrated, thinking, he was ignoring me or something. So I just happened to be walking in today, and I noticed this. So I'm not going to show any details on it, but the date on that sticker is 2 days ago. So he actually came immediately after I put in the request, and I just didn't hear anything back. So I rescind all my complaints. And yeah, that's awesome. So we got a full green sticker on the electrical rough-in. We're allowed to cover all the electrical up. That's awesome. So the next step, I got to call in the building inspector now that I have that. And I can probably get a green sticker on the structure, but I might be able to get one on the plumbing depending on how much I get done today. 2 green stickers would be nice. And the HVAC, I could probably get something done for the HVAC, but I don't have the gas lines in, so I won't really get a full rough-in sticker for that. But all I'm really after is approval to cover things up. So, with that said, let's get to it.
Is it just me, or is everything these days packed with unnecessary chemicals?
When I started looking into what I was using around my home, I realized my laundry detergent was one of the worst offenders.
But what else will get his clothes clean?
And that's when I discovered Earth Breeze. Eco-friendly, no heavy plastic jugs, no harsh chemicals. And yes, your clothes will still come out clean, fresh, and soft.
Even for him. But get this.
Most popular detergents are packed with harsh chemicals that can irritate your skin, mess with your hormones, and cause allergic reactions. Optical brighteners literally stick to your clothes like glue, and they don't even clean your clothes.
You can actually see them under a black light? That's gross.
We already survived a hoarder house. We don't need any harsh chemicals trying to move in. It dissolves, just like that. No chunks, no mess.
Try Earth Breeze. They have an amazing money-back guarantee. Right now, you can try Earth Breeze for up to 40% off, plus 4 free gifts at earthbreeze.com/bygritandgrace, or check out this QR code.
So we're going to start down here in the basement. We got a bit of work with PVC between the drain lines and the vent pipe that goes out of this tankless water heater here. So for that, I'm going to start by drilling a couple holes in this cavity. So our minimum clearances are 12 inches from any door or window that opens, and 36 inches from any other intake. So we have no other intakes in the wall, but we do have a window here. We got a window directly above it, and we have a door in the garage. So this window here is the only one I'm really concerned about. And I already measured it out, and 12 inches lands about here. Now this window is probably going to be fixed anyway, so it wouldn't even matter. But we're still going to take 12 inches away from it. So I just got to keep it more towards the corner if possible, the upper corner, and we should be fine. So let's get started with that. So we're going to start by dry fitting everything in place, and once we have a nice location for everything, we're going to go ahead, remove them, and we're going to glue them on the table and put them in. So yeah. All right, so bit of an odd setup, but turning into a little bit of a masterpiece over here. So they're going out nicely. This one, of course, because it's close to the foundation and it has to angle in, I threw a 45 degree and two 22s to bring it in. And the reason I used those, this is literally every fitting I had. Originally, I had just enough to do a 22 and a half, sorry, up and in. But we decided we wanted streets, and I just happen to have 190 for some reason. Now a street, just so you know, a street is one that inserts. It's a male connector on one side and a female connector on the other side. So I'm just going to take a quick peek outside. It's a bit of a mess out there, but I just want to see that those pipes are in fact coming out straight. And then I'm going to mark their position, bring it down, and glue everything together. So I'm just leaning out the window here, and best location, but it is kind of annoying that it landed so close to the wall. That's close enough that I can make that work, and I'll be able to creatively use, provided I kind of shift everything over as far as it can go inside the hole, I should be able to use the silly little venting plate that they provided. I'll test that, of course, before actually using it, but I'm going to be cutting those on the wall anyway. So let's get these glued in. Alright, just tighten that down in a sec, and that's it. So, as we go along, we're kind of taking care of the biggest tasks that are left and buttoning up as we go. So we are getting really close. One of the bigger jobs that's left, which is way smaller than a lot of the jobs we've tackled, is handling the rest of this drainage. So I've just got to figure out this junction area. So I have to reach, I have to get through, whatchamacallit, yeah, so I got to tie into the toilet here, and that is screwed down, ready to go. I have to make it to this vent over here. So this goes up in this vent. It also drains the main bathroom sink. And I also have to tie in this bathtub. Once all this is done, I have to extend the sink drain, and maybe we can see it through this hole here. Yeah, there it is there, actually. That little pipe crossing through. It actually ends right there. It was cut off because the original sink was more in the middle of the room. So I have to extend that over to about here between these two pipes. That's where the new drain location is. So I'm going to start upstairs. I'm going to head up there right now. And the first thing I'm going to do is the tub drain. And for that, I just got a little kit. I'm going to throw this in. And that's kind of my end point. I like having an end point and everything I have to tie into prior to starting the job. That way I can sort of dry fit everything and know it's going to work out. So I got to get this out of the way, expose that bathtub, and we're going to get this installed and should be good to go after. I make a special tool for tightening these. I have one, but it's not actually the right size. So what you can use as an alternative is just a pair of needle nose pliers. Put them in. Try not to do any crazy over cranking or anything though. Probably just going to finish cranking that down the rest of the way after. That'll work for now. So now we're going to go underneath and we're going to attach the next piece and come back up and attach this part here. Alright, so that's what we added. Make sure this is water. Oh no, it's tight. Get a ladder over here and see. All that, so we can do that. Okay, we're gonna just that on so it can still slide. And we're going to tighten everything up at the end. So the way this works is got this little plastic or nylon or whatever it is ring, and you'll notice it's a bit of a wedge shape. This goes in and it tightens it against the flange on the other side as you tighten it, and it's more than enough of a seal for drainage. So let's keep working in our tight space. So we're gonna insert this. And that not too bad. I'm gonna put it. I can still kind of slide it in and out. That's where we want that. Just like that'll do. Just going to remove the cotter pin here, and careful not to lose that. And this is the underside, so we want to make sure we orient that properly. I'm going to reinstall the cotter pin. Over. Okay. So we're going to throw this in, and it'll stop where it wants to stop at the very bottom, and we're going to adjust it so that when it's like this, it's stopping the flow of water. That's how you plug down here. So I'm just pulling it enough to feel that gasket kind of squishing, and that's more than enough. I'll be caulking this in a little later on. So that's closed, open, closed, open. And once I pour water in here, I'll see better, and I can always adjust it. You can remove this and make whatever adjustments you have to. We're going to go ahead, get this tightened up. And that's tight. Just turn that tight. Then the rest is down below, so I'm going to get this tub covered back up. As soon as this goes in. Good. That's that. Nice, very simple tub assembly.